Bruh, you know who I kind of look like right now? Oh, there we go, there we go. It's a cute look though. Hola amigos, ¿cómo están? Welcome to episode 2 of Almost Polyglot. As you know, I was sick and it got worse earlier this week, so I was resting a lot after work. Also mentally drained, but it's okay. I'm energized, I'm feeling a little better, and ready to get back into my studies. So since there's only a little over 24 hours to this week left, I decided that I'm gonna make these 24 hours very productive. I made a list of 5 activities that I want to do, 1 activity per language, and I'm gonna work on them for the whole 24 hours. We're finally relaxed, ready for study, and I'm thinking that if I do the smaller tasks first, I can get those out of the way and spend more time on the longer tasks, but we'll see how that thought process works. To start off the night, I started with my Japanese tasks first. I found this story on the website Tazoku. The goal was to go through the whole thing and just dissect everything. And to look up any new words that I did come across, I used Native Dictionary because it gives me the definitions in Korean. Finally got one right. The first set of notes are done for the Japanese short story, so now I'm gonna do some reading and go to bed. I needed some sleep, but I will wake up early to get some more work done. No cap, soon after recording that, I kind of fell asleep, but like my brain wouldn't fully let me sleep because I know I had a task to do, so I woke up, read a couple pages, and went right back to bed. Bonjour tout le monde. I've been awake on and off since like 7 a.m. I just started to do some reading. I'm officially another chapter in, making us at chapter 6. I think I skipped chapter 4, but I'm not going back to look. So far, this book is moving a little slow. I'm gonna give it a chance because I don't know if there's time to look for another book. I have to finish this one by the end of the month, and I have to finish the Chant d'Achille so I can finish my French goal for the year. Anyway, I need to go get some breakfast, so let's go do that. So after breakfast, I continued with the short story e-test, and it was around this time that I realized this was gonna take me longer than I expected, because what I wanted to do after taking all those notes was to take the original story from the website, download it, and translate it all into Korean. But I'm calling this one a success, even though I forgot a bunch of basic Korean grammar rules. As a lot of you know, I finished Los Siete Maridos de Evelyn Hugo last week, and I'm very proud of myself for that. I didn't finish doing everything I wanted to do with it. I actually wanted to write a book report like summary for the book, but since I finished it too late in the week, I couldn't. Today I'm gonna complete that goal, and I've decided I'm gonna go the paper route today. Using my dictionary, the notes that I wrote, and the book itself, I got right into writing, and honestly, it feels as if reading that book improved my Spanish by like 10%. It's amazing to see how much I learned just from reading, and I can't wait to do this again. That took me a little longer than I expected. My back kind of hurts, so I'm taking a little standing break. Now that we finished 3 tasks, we have 2 more. Another writing task and another fun task. Both are fun, but writing takes a lot of brain power, which is good. I need to write more, definitely. I've been losing basic grammar in all my languages because I don't write enough, which was one of my goals of the year. But we're gonna work on that for the rest of the month. Yes, we are. So recently, I watched a film on Netflix called The Girlfriend, I believe. I thought it was in Hindi, but it was actually in Tamil, Telugu, I think it was. Either way, I really enjoyed the movie, so I thought, why not for today's writing for Hindi, I just write about movies that I've watched. So with the B movie playing in Hindi in the background and some much needed resources, I got to writing. I quickly realized I couldn't write as much as I wanted to because of lack of vocabulary, lack of understanding of basic grammar points, and just a confidence thing, I guess. I love watching movies, TV shows, and stuff like that, and I want to speak more about them in depth in my target languages, which is something I'm going to keep practicing. And to be fair, it's been a bit since I actively studied Hindi, so. And as complicated as Hindi grammar and the language itself can get, I'm not giving up. I'm way too invested now. So I finished up my writing, did what I could, and went to eat some dinner. I was working on the last task I have for the day, even though it's past the time of the challenge. And let me just say, I have so much more respect for people who do like translations, subtitles, and all of that as a job, and or even as like for fun. You guys are hard workers because I am struggling so much. This is not even my first time doing that. I can't even say that, but it is hard. And I'm trying to figure out what the new words are just through like listening. So I'm gonna continue working on that, but that just means I need to do more listening and improve my vocab, which are things I already knew. This just reinforces that. Anyway,